Hey everyone, I'm back. That one guy here. I know it's been a little bit of time, but with school and the family, and I moved into a new house, there's so much going on. So I had to take a little bit of a break. Plus, I didn't have my camera woman for a little bit of it. So, oh well, here I am. I'm glad to be back. I'm happy to be back. You know, I got some stuff I wanted to put out there for you. So here we go. Let's do this. Without further ado, here we go. The first episode of the new year. Okay. Anyways, so what I wanted to talk to you about today was kind of just this idea of hope and the understanding of suffering a little bit. You know, the holidays have passed us, so maybe some hopes are down. You know, maybe you didn't get what you wanted, or you know, you missed your family, you had to go back, you don't get to see them anymore, stuff, and you're just kind of down. You know, and sometimes when you're down, you get depressed, and you start questioning God, you start questioning, you know, faith, you start questioning where you're at. And the thing is, you don't have to. You don't have to, you know. In Romans, Paul talks about rejoicing in suffering, because if you're suffering, then you're suffering for Christ, and if you're suffering for Christ, you know, there's hope, and there will be justice, and Christ has decided that you are fit to suffer for him. So rejoice in your suffering, he says. You know, I know it doesn't always feel well. You know, that kind of stinks to be a Christian, to love God and to love Christ and to try to always do the right thing. And then sometimes it seems like you do suffer for doing the right things. And, you know, and sometimes it seems not fair, but just remember those words from Paul. Rejoice in your suffering. Just remember things can get better. Christ has a plan. God is working things out. And even if they're bad right now, that doesn't mean they're always going to be bad. And even until death, if they're bad, remember that where you're going is going to be so much better. So have hope in that. You know, I can attest to my own situations. You know, not even a year ago, my life was in shambles. I thought I was going to lose my wife, and I was going to lose my family, and I wasn't going to have a place to live, and you know, and I questioned, and I was like, God, why? I'm studying, I'm listening, I'm reading, I'm trying to be as close to you as I can. Why is this going on? And the more I seemed to connect with him, the harder things got. And it was part of his plan. You know, it made me understand what I had. It made me understand what he was doing in my life. I had to go through that to be on the level of trust and hope that is in Christ, and faith that I had in him. And you know, now, you know, I sit here and it's January 2019, and you know, I am so blessed. So blessed. You know, I have a strong relationship with God that I never had before. I have an amazing wife.
She had a pair of eyes that could leave you paralyzed. If I die today, then I'll say that I left to paradise.
I have an amazing new puppy.
People, let me tell you about my best friend. He's a warm-hearted person who loved me till the end.
An amazing new house.
Welcome to my house.
And I have the most angelic kids. See? All this stuff, I mean, and I had to go through the depths to get here. And of course, it can be taken away at any moment. And you know, and I thank God for it all day, every day. But one thing that I just remind myself is that no matter what he takes away, it's for a reason, and he will give it back in some fashion. What I leave you here with is just, you know, trust in God, have faith. It's a new year. God is with you. Just put your trust in him, and everything will work out. And if you haven't found that relationship with Christ, if you haven't learned to trust him, you know, you're questioning things. Maybe you know that there's something out there, you just don't know what. I'm here to tell you that there is hope and there is life in Christ. And if you would just step out there and trust him, Answer the call. Listen to him. Turn your life over to him. You could be part of that hope and that wonderful life that is Jesus. All right, guys, thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch this. I hope I was able to bring you something encouraging. I am going to try to do this more often, at least once a month, if not more, as I am able to get more equipment. The production should get better. But thank you for being here. I will come back and I'll give you something else, okay? All right, well, you guys, enjoy the rest of your week, your day, whatever, and we will catch you later.
Cause I believe in God, I believe in Christ. Rose on the third day and gave up his life just for me and you.